Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pastor Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, baby. And we go ahead and lick and we'll get rich today. Rich, bitch.
Gravy, 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 gang! What is going on, everyone? Happy Gravy Day, and welcome to episode number 646 of Pass the Gravy. I am your host, Alex Middleton, with my co-host, Robert Barbosa, the Hog Jokes.
Hello.
Hello. And we don't have another guest.
We don't have a special guest this week.
We usually have a special guest. Pat Dion's been on a couple of times. People are like, maybe get Pat Dion back on. But you know what? He's a pretty busy guy.
Yeah.
We can't lock him down every week. That's why we get the other star-studded guests, but they were also busy. So
yeah. He deserves a day off.
we had Zoran Mamdani was going to be on the podcast.
He was lined up, yeah.
And then I think he had a lunch he had to go to. Mm-hmm. We had Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was going to come here, and then she also was going to go to a lunch.
Yeah, a lot of lunches happening right now.
Ariana Grande was going to be on. She had a lunch. I'm just beginning to think everybody's going to a lunch that we were not invited to, honestly.
Yeah. It also is like holiday party season, so maybe they have some company party to go to.
You don't think Ari would have invited us?
I'm not sure that we're that close yet. We're getting there. We're building that relationship, but
dude, have you seen Wicked?
We did see Wicked,
bro. Yeah. I'm new to the Wicked game.
Mm-hmm.
T's and P's. Just like I would like to apologize to Ethelba because, bro, she got the shit end of the stick, dude. A lot of people, not enough people were talking about that. Like we had it all wrong as kids.
Yeah, I wasn't really familiar with the Oz story.
Yeah,
like
the Wizard of Oz story.
Yeah, just like the whole world.
I was like, the Wicked Witch is bad. Red slippers they teleport you, and Toto's cool.
A house got dropped on someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just dead and
just right off the bat, like we kill people.
Right in the beginning.
Show.
Yeah. I also heard that the red slippers were never actually red in the original.
Oh, because it was black and white?
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty genius movie. You wouldn't know anyways.
No, I wouldn't know. I had no clue.
Everything's red. Baby.
I had no clue.
Because he's colorblind.
Yeah. That's happened to me this past week, actually. A character that I thought was pink for at least 10 plus years turns out was green the whole time.
The Hulk?
No, some like Boo character from Mario.
Kirby.
Something like that.
Okay.
But I had no idea that it was green. I was just watching someone play and they referred to the thing as like, oh, that's the green ghost, whatever.
Oh, okay.
And I had absolutely zero idea for the past over 10 years.
That's wild. And you're just like, I never knew.
And that blows my mind. I hate that still happens. I don't like that still happens to me.
Like, I was today years old. I learned this. That I've put into my brain forever. That is kind of cool, though. It's like you still, who knows? You can still be learning.
I still can be learning.
So I guess that's good and bad at the same time.
Yeah.
At least you got traffic lights down, and that's probably the most important one, I would say.
As long as they don't make them in like a different other shape, I know exactly which one means stop, which one means go.
They had like a diagonal traffic light. What would you do? You just...
I wouldn't know what to do. Yeah, if it was diagonal, I wouldn't know if which corner is go, which one is stop.
It's just like a box. Like, why would you put it? Like, how do you decipher this? Like, just you look at the color. Well, not everybody can see that. They'd have to have like stripes on.
It would definitely mess me up if they were in any other like order than like up and like the side.
That does. I feel like that's got to be a law where they have to be in some sort of order so people can do that. But like, that would be a very like hipster new neighborhood thing to do. It's like all of ours are in triangles.
Yeah,
green is the bottom one. You're like, okay, good. As long as I know that.
I don't know. Maybe like the horizontal and the vertical traffic lights. Those are woke. Maybe we need to switch them to diagonals.
Yeah.
Like, did you hear about Marco Rubio saying
woke traffic lights?
No, he was talking about how a font is woke. The
what?
Calibri font is woke. We gotta go back to Times New Roman.
What is Calibri? I want to see this.
I think it's the default one that's used by Microsoft. So anything like Microsoft Outlook and I think is default Calibri, I think it's pronounced.
Yeah, Calibri.
Yeah. That's the default one.
I mean, it's just basically like Arial, but it's rounded.
Yeah, so
I'm a big font guy.
So whatever department he runs, I don't even know. I'm not that into politics. They were on Calibri, and now they switched to Times New Roman because Marco Rubio said that it's woke.
I like when you have like a politician that focuses on something like that.
The stuff that really matters.
And you're like, there's definitely nothing else you could have been doing with your time. I'm glad that you focused on taking books out of schools.
He's handling the big issues.
You're right. Captain Underpants should not be read by kids in school because it's a guy wearing underpants.
He's in underwear.
That's crazy. It's inappropriate. God forbid we do anything about our roads or anything like that. I feel we're just talking ticks. Bobby's on the pod. We're just talking ticks today.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Pat's usually the one that. This seat is taken to me.
Well, we were planning on Zoran being on and AOC being
yeah.
on, so we had to have it in the bag. But we got those questions out of the way already, so that's good. Speaking of politics, do you want to talk about global warming?
Oh, what do we got? Is there something new?
Not that I know of, but
Yeah.
I was listening to somebody talk about the ice caps melting and how polluted our oceans are and all of that. And I got to thinking that maybe it's good if the ice caps melt because like the ocean is always going to be for more ocean, wouldn't you imagine?
Okay, yeah.
Big ocean has been wanting to expand. That's its manifest destiny, I would imagine the ocean thinks.
Yeah.
And if there's a bunch of pollution in the ocean and there's more ocean because the ice caps melt, doesn't that then make there less pollution in the ocean? Like the percentage of polluted of the ocean would go down, right?
Yeah, it makes sense in theory, but then I wonder then like, does that give other people like, oh, so there's more ocean, there's more for us to pollute. It's going to go down anyway, so we can pollute more. And
That
so-
was kind of what I was doing because I was going to throw my car battery in the ocean when I left here.
because like it's less pollution, so it'd be fine.
Right. And you're like, well, we got the numbers down.
Yeah.
But then the numbers are going to probably go back up. But then the ice caps will just still keep melting. So as long as we got ice caps, like we're going to get to a point where like, oh no, we're all out of ice caps. And now it's just ocean and pollution.
And especially here for us here in Houston, because we'd probably be one of the cities that
We'd be underwater.
yeah, they'd be underwater.
So we should bought that boat when we were looking at them.
Yeah.
But just think about it, like pollution global warming might be good for fighting pollution, even though it probably at the end of it would be bad that people are going to be dead.
It'd be
and
good for a
underwater.
little bit. Like everything in moderation.
Yeah, I bet fish would love it.
Fish would be so
They're like,
so crazy.
Now I'm swimming over Miami. This rocks. I used to swim under Miami, and now I'm over it. This is cool.
Do you think all the fish that are like at the very bottom would start climbing up because now there's more water?
You're like a bot. Like do the fish at the bottom then become like the alphas because like there's more bottom of the ocean?
Yeah.
Or does there become less bottom of the ocean where it's like the bottom of the ocean? I would imagine would just expand because the top of the ocean. There's a different top of the ocean. So then the top of the ocean is like the middle of the ocean, and the bottom of the ocean probably is still where the bottom of the ocean started. So you're like, now we just get more bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, it's like a whole new food chain.
Those like see-through fish that glow up and glow in the dark, like those are just like the kings of the ocean at that point.
Would we have like would we have new records like for deep sea diving? Like those don't count anymore because now that wasn't as deep as you thought.
It's like
it
the
was.
juice ball era.
Yeah.
We have the juiced ocean era. Like, well, you didn't have to
It messes
dive.
with all the stats.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like that. Like that. This is the steroid era of
Yeah.
the ocean. There's more ocean out there, dude. What are you talking about? That's when we didn't have ice caps. The ice caps started melting. These oceans, they started getting greedy, started making more water. Just wasn't all right. We got to keep certain like divers out. Like Jules Verne. I know he wrote 1,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I don't think he scuba dived. Give me a famous person scuba dived. Who's your favorite scuba diver?
Tony Hawk. Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps.
He dives, right?
Name a scuba. No, he swims. A scuba dive.
But doesn't he dive into the pool?
Well, yeah, I guess to like launch. Jacques Cousteau. Duh. That's my favorite diver. So Jacques Cousteau is like Babe Ruth's numbers. Isn't everybody be out doing
Okay,
Jacques
yeah,
Cousteau?
yeah.
And you're like, well, yeah, but Babe Ruth didn't play 162 games. What are you talking about? He didn't have to go against black swimmers. Like, I think it would definitely change a lot of things, but that would be really funny to argue about a juiced ocean era. Yeah, I just don't try any of these fish caught in the ocean. They're different. There's more ocean. It's harder to catch fish these
Yeah,
days.
it's hard to catch fish.
through the Titanic wreckage, more people would die going to visit that because it'd be deeper to go down.
Yeah, would people even be able to go to it anymore?
People would go. We might not be able to go to it, but people would die trying to go to it.
It's gonna be another one of those like submarines, the submersible that exploded.
I would only trust it if James Cameron went to it because he seems like he's gone a lot and he's been fine every time.
Are you excited for Avatar?
Not at all.
The new one's coming out in a couple of weeks.
How many are there now? There's 3?
This will be the third one, yeah.
But then there's like an offset of them. Haven't they had other I don't know if I've imagined that.
I don't know, but I'm also not excited. Like I haven't seen any of them.
I've seen the first one. It's long.
Was it good?
It was good, but I wouldn't be like, bro, Bobby, you gotta go see Avatar. Like it was like, all right, I was somewhat entertained for that. It was a solid concept of movie. When they had the second one, I was like, I gotta go check this out. It is one of those movies where I feel like it is talked about being amazing, but no one's really like, Avatar is amazing.
Yeah, I don't see people.
Everybody that watches movies and like rates movies is like, oh, dude, the cinematography in Avatar. I'm like, yeah, those blue guys were cool. There was a tree that was cool.
Yeah, but I don't see like merch out and about, stickers, clothes, whatever.
Yeah, no, you're not excited about it at all?
No, not at all.
Ash and Fire, or Fire and Ash, I think is the name of it.
Something like that.
It's like the Return of the Jedi for Avatar, I think. And by that, I mean it's the third one. Also like Godfather 3. But yeah, global warming, not good for the oceans, maybe. But maybe it is good. It is good, but it's also like going to reach a critical mass where it's not. Other thing I have for the Precome segment, I'm a jazz guy. I've been trying to become a jazz guy this year. It kind of calms my mind. Doesn't have words in it, so I can walk the dog and kind of, oh, my team let me down again. Let me just listen to some jazz on this walk. Kind of like calm my mind a little bit. And there's smooth jazz. There's like big band jazz. There's like ragtime jazz. There's all kinds of different jazz. I came up with my own category of jazz this week because I heard the Pink Panther theme song, and that's
who I thought when you said Jacques Cousteau.
Jacques Cousteau.
Yeah, I thought Pink Panther. Isn't there a character?
Probably.
Is that a main character?
I think he's French. Seems French.
That's what I immediately thought of.
But I was thinking that if there's all these different genres of jazz, the Pink Panther's jazz would have to be smooth criminal jazz because he's like a criminal that's up to all kinds of pranks and stuff. And I was like, well, there has to be another criminal that has a theme song that would go with it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in like the style of jazz, but you could change it. Like Darth Vader's dun, 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 dun. If you put the Imperial March to jazz, just made a jazz version of it, which I'm sure there's a jazz version out there, that's also smooth criminal jazz. Because it's like smooth as fuck. Because it's on a saxophone, but then it's a criminal's song.
What were the end songs that you used to do for the podcast? They were
Apple Bottom Jeans.
No, but where they were all was it like rap or something?
I would do acoustic covers.
Acoustic
of rap
covers,
songs.
yeah.
And then we did Apple Bottom Jeans covers in any genre.
Yeah. So I feel like this is the same idea where it's smooth jazz, smooth criminal jazz of all the songs.
Yeah, but then I think the Grinch, that's very popular right now. The dun 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 dun. If you did that with a saxophone, that's smooth criminal jazz because he stole everybody's Christmas. Definitely a criminal. And then Austin Powers. Did Dr. Evil have a theme music? But he mostly just had the da 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 da.
I gotta say,
Mr.
I've never
Powers. You never saw.
I've never seen Austin
I forget.
Powers,
I forget who I'm sitting across right here. I would say that just any kind of criminal's theme song played in the jazz style is smooth criminal jazz. So start being like, what's your favorite kind of music? I'm a smooth criminal jazz guy. And it makes you seem like you're like, wow, this guy knows about music. Like, what is that? And you're like the Pink Panther?
Yeah. I
just listened to the Pink Panther and Darth Vader's Imperial March and jazz on repeat. Cruella de Vil's song.
Yeah.
That had words in it. You just do it with jazz. Substitute the words with an oboe. Cruella de Vil. Burr, 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 burr.
I want to be more into jazz than I am. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that I'm never like in that headspace where I want to listen to jazz. when I do hear it, like in movies, whatever, I'm like, oh, this sounds so cool. I'm gonna listen to it more like on my own free time, and then I just don't.
Severance is what got me into it. 'Cause
Oh.
they have the spoiler alert. You get to pick if you do an achievement. You get to pick like a dance party, and she picks Defiant Jazz, which I liked the name Defiant Jazz, and I was like, Smooth Criminal Jazz could also be like Defiant Jazz because it's not as defiant as jazz. It's like you've already defied Defiant Jazz because you're a criminal. So Smooth Criminal Jazz. It's a hybrid of Defiant Jazz and Smooth Jazz.
Maybe when I get into Severance, I'll start getting into jazz too. It's
Yeah.
on the list, but just haven't got to it yet.
No, it's a good one. And then I like to swap to jazz. Like if I'm not listening to a podcast and I'm listening, like you ever just have your stuff on shuffle?
Yeah.
You're like, just none of this is doing anything for me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If it's been like 7-8 skips, I'll just be like jazz playlist. Do that. I have a Defiant Jazz playlist, and I need to make now a Smooth Criminal Jazz playlist and find all of these covers of
all
Imperial
the-
March and all of that. And it'll be like 5 songs, but it'll still be my Smooth Criminal Jazz playlist. But yeah, that's what I had for the Precome segment. What about you?
I had so last week, I believe, is when you brought in the advent calendar.
How's that gone? I've seen you guys have been posting it.
Yeah, this is day 10. I don't think I posted the picture for day 10, but today was. Do you remember how many of the things do you remember in that?
I like if you mentioned any of them, I would remember that I got them,
Yeah.
but it was kind of like I had all 25 days in 25 envelopes, and I was like, I know what Christmas is.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of knew what I wanted the first couple of days to be, and then I just was like, all right, this here, this here, this here, this here. So like I kind of blacked out doing it.
Yeah. So I didn't want you to feel left out. So earlier today, I was scrambling.
Did you make an advent calendar
So
too?
I made you an advent calendar. And I reused the first 10 days of the envelopes. So you can open those now if you'd like.
All 10 of them?
All 10 of them.
Let's go.
And then I have
Is it re-gifted stuff from my advent calendar?
no,
that you put
I
in
thought about it, but no, I was scrambling, and then I have a bunch more in here too. I ran out of
heck yeah.
I ran out of envelopes, so I started using gift bags.
Yeah. See, that was like I luckily had a million envelopes. So I was like, what do I do if I run out of these? I got
yeah.
yelled at for ordering more envelopes too because my wife was like, you've ordered envelopes every time you needed envelopes, and we have 100 left every time.
Yeah, I was at the grocery store a couple of days ago, and I was like, I'm gonna do this, but they only had the full size envelopes,
Yeah, like the
like
mail-
letter size. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just knew I was never gonna use the rest of the like 75 in the box that would come with it. So that's why I ended up just reusing the
This is
first
perfect.
10
recycling. It's great for the
that you
environment.
used. Yeah.
All right, so I can open these up.
Yeah,
now?
go ahead.
All
Go
right.
start opening it.
Let's see what I got first. Day one.
Day one. I gotta say, I don't remember everything that I put in. It was a scramble to try to find everything earlier today.
Yeah, when you're like, all right, I need 25 things, and I was like, I need 25 things times 2.
Yeah.
And I don't want them all to be repeats, or else it wouldn't be as funny. But like, it kind of becomes stressful just recycling stuff from your house. All right.
Yeah.
And you did the little notes too.
I
like
did the
that.
notes too. You
which
included-
takes a lot of time. It takes way more time than
yeah.
you think.
Yeah,
You just gotta
it
write
really
one
does.
quick sentence. Oh no, that's a lot.
The only one that I remember is 25. Every other one I don't remember what day it belongs to.
Yeah. All right. So this is temporary tattoos for you and Emma or your kids, I guess. And I got a pink shark and a blue shark. All right. I like that.
Got some temp tattoos. I mean,
Kids
you already
would
have some
love that.
tattoos, so maybe like
Oh, I can fill out the sleeve.
yeah.
Fill out the sleeve.
Like, you
I like
had the
that.
urge to fill out the sleeve.
I've been wanting to. I can like you know what? Maybe I do get a pink shark.
Yeah.
As the next one. And then he's taped up. He's taped it too, so they don't fall out. This is day 2. Googly eyes.
Yeah, googly eyes so you can decorate whatever you need to
I love
decorate.
that. I will definitely decorate. I'll put them on my Roomba.
Oh yeah.
Then I'll have
The Roomba
googly
seems
eye
sentient,
Roomba.
yeah.
All right. This is day 3.
You also said that maybe today's would be a lot faster because Pat's not here. But I'm like, this is gonna add some time.
Well, I saw you bring that box, and I was like, I don't know. Maybe he's just packaging other stuff. I didn't once think there was other things. There's things for me.
Yeah, I thought if he asks about the box, I would just say that I was on autopilot and brought it up. It was something I was gonna take to the UPS.
Santa hats for the whole family. The little baby Santa hats.
Yeah, there's 4 in there or 5 in
I
there.
love that.
Yeah, for Wheezy, there's 5 in there.
Oh,
for
hell
Wheezy
yeah.
as well.
Wheezy's gonna be so appreciative. Robert even thought of you, Wheezy. She'll lose her mind. All right, this is day 4. I just meant that we're not going to get sidetracked talking about football probably. Pat and I. Oh. Stickers to put on things. Oh, Houston clothing swap.
Yeah, I got a clothing swap sticker.
Oh, I like this. Houston, it's like the N64. I will definitely put these on stuff. Hell, this might be my favorite one so far.
And I think there's a Bob's Burgers one in there too.
Oh, absolutely. We'll put that on stuff. Is Teddy your favorite Bob's Burgers character? It's always Teddy, right? Like, he's the worst, but he's the best character.
Yeah, Teddy can be stressful. You know who else is kind of like that? Gail. Aunt Gail. Where she is...
I sort of hate Gail, but she's really funny.
Yeah, where she's so annoying, but like...
In real life, you would hate anybody that's a Gail, and Teddy probably too, but like Teddy's your boy, so he's like on your side.
Especially because he fixes things, so I'm like, I can't like get mad at him. I got to keep him close.
I was watching we've been watching the Christmas episodes because my daughter will watch anything that's a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
So like the Pharrell and Benedict Cumberbatch Grinch she watches, and then just Bob's Burgers Christmas ones. It was the one where Teddy got his hand stuck in the fridge and the fridge falls on him. All he cares about is his Christmas card. Well, first I'll open my Christmas card and then you can get me out of here. This is day 5. A wallet for all your cards. No cash though. Well, right. I wouldn't expect you to put cash in it.
Well, it's not big enough for cash, I don't think.
Just a card wallet. I do like that.
Just a card
you
wallet.
Go, oh, okay, cool. And I can keep my cash loose in my pocket. A nomadic. Well, these are all useful stuff. You have way more useful things. I think Pat was bitching because I gave him expired Whataburger gift card.
Oh, was it expired?
Yesterday. He was like, this might be the worst one of them. I was like, well, they're not all winners, buddy.
I will say, yeah, that some aren't all winners in all 25 days.
Like, you got Croc covers,
yeah, the little
but
giblets.
not Crocs. Yeah. But I was like, I don't have Crocs to give. I'm sorry. They wouldn't fit in an envelope. Another wallet for more of your cards. Maybe some cash this time.
Yeah, this wallet, I figured maybe
Ooh.
that wallet's too small. This one's a little bigger.
Very fancy. Yeah, I give me double wallets.
You got 2 wallets.
You won't know which, like, do I steal this one or do I steal that one?
Yeah.
That actually would throw off pickpockets. So good thinking, Bobby.
That's a decoy wallet, yeah.
Always got to keep a decoy wallet. All right,
this
day
is
7.
Day 7.
To clean your screen or hands or anything else. Oh, how kind. A sanitizing wipe from United Airlines. I bet this was from your Vancouver
It was
trip.
from the Vancouver trip. Mm-hmm.
So you did not clean your seat down. That's what I'm getting from that.
I did not, no.
You just raw dogged it on the seat. All right. All right, this is day 8. This is way more fun to just save an advent calendar, isn't it?
Yeah, it has been fun to open the ones that you've given.
The Sam, like, what the hell is this time? All right. The squeegee to squeeze out bubbles. Oh, so like if I'm tinting my car.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put one of these stickers that you get.
Yeah, maybe,
it's
yeah.
actually perfect.
Screen protector too. Maybe you could squeeze out some
Dude,
the
man,
bubbles.
If
of
I
screen
had
protector.
opened day 6 before I opened day 8, I would have been so pissed if I put those stickers on stuff. Luckily, I can go home, put those stickers on things, and get the bubbles out.
Get the bubbles out.
All right, day 9. What we got here? A candy cane. Unsure of the flavor, but it looks green to me. So maybe apple. It's actually red.
Is it really red?
No, it's green.
Okay.
I love this. I will have to keep this away from my child. She really wants candy cane. It seems just like a problem. A problem.
Yeah,
Very sticky.
She wants to make the shanks.
No, she would just get sticky all over the house. All right, I got a snack. I'll have that on the way home. And then day 10.
Day 10.
Catch us up to date.
My day 10 was a pack of tissues.
You never know.
Never know.
Cold season.
Yeah. Cold and flu season.
Always gotta be ready. Mm-hmm. Clean your pipes. Oh, with pipe cleaners. This is perfect. These are all very useful gifts, Bobby.
Yeah, that one I would say that's the first maybe like not
No, dude, this is
unuseful.
maybe the most useful one.
Honestly, I completely forgot that was day 10.
Yeah, you just black out on the
Yeah,
days.
I just blacked out.
I don't think Christmas Eve was special. I know Christmas Day was the specific one. But that was it.
Yeah.
And then I tried to get 3 ones that were going to be the most funniest ones for you guys to open last week because it was the 3rd of December. So I was like, they had to be good ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you can throw you got winners and losers in there.
My like big rationale was everything that can fit in the small envelopes goes in the small envelopes first.
Yeah.
Because then there's some like other bigger ones
bigger stuff
that can't fit. So that's why I started using the bags. But
Thank
even
you,
those bags
Bobby.
are too big.
I think the stickers might be. I don't know. The stickers or the watch or the wallet. I mean, not the watch. Stickers or the wallets might be the best. But since there's 2 wallets, I don't know how to pick between them. I'm gonna go stickers because those are some bomb ass stickers, and I get to rep the Houston Clothing Exchange. All right, I'm excited for this too. I'll be tweeting my advent calendars or when I open every single day. Pat's gonna be so pissed that I got something from you and he didn't. He's gonna be so mad.
But now we each got one, so like
it's perfect.
Yeah. Otherwise, Pat would have had 2, and that's unfair.
But I always think, I would be mad if Pat had 2. I honestly would be very jealous. But I always thought that like advent calendars are a cool idea because you get something every day. But it's like you shouldn't get only cool stuff.
Yeah.
Like it is nice to be like, oh, this is a paperclip. I mean, I can use this. It's practical, I guess.
You did give like mini clothespins in one of them.
Yeah.
And we actually have some slightly bigger clothespins that I thought about giving you, but I'm like, I'll keep
trading
clothespins. We'll just trade different size clothespins.
What would be funny is we should keep all of these things, and then next year we each do advent calendars for each other, and then we just reuse what we got.
Yeah, we just keep what we liked.
So it's like 20 of them are the exact same, but we just shift them around. That'd be funny. But yeah, advent calendars should have some like winners and losers.
Yeah.
Like you want to appreciate this one rocks. This is cool. I got one for my dog one time, and it was like there were these treats that she'd get every couple of days, and they sucked. She didn't want the treats, but I was like, well, like, sorry, like that's not my fault that you got the shitty day. Like you don't like the treats. But yeah, appreciate that, Robert. I'm very excited for this. That hyped me up for December. Just add something to December. It gets you in the spirit. You're like, ha ha, I get to open something today.
Yeah, I got something to open up today.
Like a little kid every day. All right. Advent calendar number 3 on the show. So hashtag PTG Advent. Did you block your tweets where you protected your tweets?
I think I did. Yeah.
So I was trying to retweet yours. But I screenshotted them. I put them on the Instagram. So I'll go back to doing that.
Okay.
So they're not protected when I screenshot them. But...
Oh, they didn't think about that.
Yeah, I guess they didn't. Like, can't they screenshot? Yeah, they can, but not on Twitter. I guess they could. We could still screenshot it and tweet it. But it protects you somewhat. It's more protected. It's like witness protection. Like they can still get you if they find you. You just gotta hope they don't find you.
You just gotta hope they don't find you.
All right, that was a solid Precome segment. I like that. Pat's gonna be so mad that I got a gift. I got 10 gifts. All right, let's move on to the Comeback Kids segment, where we're going to tell you what is back in the news according to us. It's brought to you by our 12th annual Pass the Gravy Christmas Spooktacular. That's going down Saturday, December 20th at Cactus Cove. We are 10 days away as we are recording this episode. So not this coming Saturday, next Saturday, December 20th. At Cactus Cove, 3333 West 11th Street in Houston, Texas. 3333 West 11th Street in Houston, Texas. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've been in contact with Gunner. We're going to have some drink specials we're going to probably let you guys know about next week. We're going to have our Christmas movie bracket. I've been trying to make sure I got the red and green construction paper to get ready to go for that. I got to buy the board to put the bracket together. I got to get with me. I guess I got to get with me. I get with me, and then I got to get with my wife to put together the bracket because we got to change it up every year. Add a couple of things. Maybe we have a couple of play-in movie brackets next week where it's like, hey, pick one of the 4 of these, and then that'll be like a 14 seed or something like they do in the NCAA tournament. But
yeah, any of the new ones that came out this year.
Our rule is it's got to be out for 2 years before it can officially go on there, and then we still have to approve it going on there. So we'll see, and then the 12th annual Christmas Spectacular, Saturday, December 20th at Cactus Cove. It's going to start at 1 o'clock. I think the A&M Miami game, college football playoff game, starts at 11. So come hang out early. We'll be setting up. You can come have a couple beers with us, get ready, watch the A&M game, and then we will be going on probably the third quarter of that game. The game will still be on. We will just also be on as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a coolest stick contest. So I saw, I think it was Jacqueline that sent us her stick, and I was like, cool, bring it in. Got it. The stick must be present to win. Or like, you can't just send us pictures of the stick. You got to be there. You got to have your stick there, and then we're going to pick it, and we're going to give you guys a prize, and then we're going to do our Gravies Awards that we will give you guys the nominees for here in just a second. But hopefully we will see you next Saturday, December 20th at Cactus Cove, 3333 West 11th Street in Houston. It's going to be a lot of fun. Starting at 1 o'clock, we're gonna not do like the full-on show. We're going to do mostly an awards show. We'll do a little Precome segment. We're going to do a live answers segment, do the Christmas movie bracket, get in, get out. It'll probably be an hour, hour and a half. Then we're going to be hanging out, watching some football, drinking some beers, celebrating Christmas with you guys and gals. Next Saturday, December 20th at Cactus Cove, 3333 West 11th Street in Houston. It is Pass the Gravy's 12th annual Christmas Spooktacular. We will see you there. It's the comeback kid. The comeback kid of the week. The comeback kid of the week. Bitch. Speaking of the 12th annual Gravies Awards, or 12th annual Christmas Spooktacular, that also is the 2025 Gravies. Will be a part of that. And we told you guys last week we'll be doing nominations this week because we want you guys to have time. Like if you hear your name, we'd like you to be present there. We'd like you to be there to accept an award should you win the award. Now, if you do win an award and you are not there, you're still going to win the award. I cannot promise you what happens to it because Pat's in charge of mailing out all that stuff. And Pat's never gone to a post office. I don't think he's been to a post office since he was like 8 years old.
Even that, I'm not sure.
Probably not. And he probably sat in the car when he went there, so he probably wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah.
He's never mailed a letter, never done anything like that. But Pat is in charge of it, and he's a drinker, so it's very likely that he will either keep or lose that award. But you will still win the award. You will still be able to say you are a 2025 Gravy Award winner. But let's get right into it. Our 2025 Gravies nominations. Now, this is not a slide on you if you do not get nominated for an award. What I did is I ran this through a spreadsheet. I had to watch YouTube to learn how to put together a spreadsheet that puts out how many times people have participated, where I would put you like, okay, this is one tally for how many times you've sent an answers question in. This is one tally for this. I couldn't find a way to like look up how many times somebody had tweeted or interacted with the show. I guess quality of interaction also counts too, but these are the people that have interacted with us the most, whether it be with answers or just in general communicating, sharing stuff, talking with us on social media and whatnot. These are the most involved people in the past year. That's why there's going to be a lot of people that are up for multiple ones. There's a lot of people that may not be up for any, but if you've been interacting with us, there's a good chance that you're going to be heavily involved in these nominations. All right, so let's start with those, and then we'll go to the auxiliary nominations after that. But our first, we just start from the bottom, right? Gravy Gangster.
Yeah.
Our Gravy Gangster nominees, our 2025 Gravies nominees for Gravy Gangster are Tessa G. She got a Pass the Gravy tattoo. Pretty gangster. Jordan Welch. He got arrested. Pretty gangster. Raimundo Benavidez also got a Pass the Gravy tattoo. And then Todd Voss, he took a Pass the Gravy flag to Ireland and was repping PTG all over the Emerald Isle. Pretty cool, pretty gangster.
Just the fact that multiple people got a tattoo this year.
Yep. And Pat and I did too. So technically 4 people have, which is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Pretty cool. We're taking over. Who knows? Maybe we get 8 people next year. That'd be awesome. Darlin' Like a Marlin nominees. Your 2025 Gravies Darlin' Like a Marlin nominees are Mikey Paul, Ashley Wilkins, Alex O, Luke Soin, and Brett Brandon. That's Mikey Paul, Ashley Wilkins, Alex O, Luke Soin, and Brett Brandon. The Darlin' Like a Marlin award goes to whoever we think is the most Darlin' Like a Marlin in the year 2025. What does that mean?
It's pretty clear, I think.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. So let's not get into it, okay? But you guys know. You know. If you know, you know. If you don't, that's probably why you're not nominated for it. All right? Our next nominations will be for the 2025 Gravy Award, the I Love You Man Award, the 2025 I Love You Man Award, and that is going to be the nominees for that award will be Raimundo Benavidez, Mikey Paul, Ashley Wilkins, Bro Brad, and Adam the Cop Notgrass. Raimundo Benavidez, Mikey Paul, Ashley Wilkins, Bro Brad, and Adam Notgrass. All right, moving on. This is the nominees for the 2025 Gravy Award for Best Answers Questions Asker, or as the actor that played Robert California once said when he presented, maybe the longest named award ever. The nominees for Best Answers Question Asker are Alex O, Josh Tree, Danielle Weston, Mikey Paul, Andrew Alderman, Todd Voss, and Luke Soin. Congratulations to all of you. Next up, the nominees for Woman of the Year. The Woman of the Year nominees are Abby Givens, Ashley Wilkins, Tessa G., Danielle Weston, and Melissa Hyde. Congratulations, ladies. This is going to be a tough one to choose between. Man of the Year nominees. Our Man of the Year nominees for 2025 are Mikey Paul, who I believe won Man of the Year last year. We'll see if he can go back to back. Raimundo Benavides, Alex O, Josh Tree, and Todd Voss. And last but not least in our first set of awards, the maybe most prestigious, I would say, the 2025 Gravy's MVP nominees are Raimundo Benavides. Can he win 4 in a row?
It's never been done.
Never been done. 3's never been done. 4, that's crazy. That's crazy, but could he do it? Raimundo, you are a nominee for the MVP this year. Abby Givens, a rookie. A rookie to the show. Abby Givens nominated for an MVP in her first year. Pretty strong. Todd Voss, Josh Tree, Alex O, Ashley Wilkins, and Mikey Paul. That, again, your MVP nominees are Raimundo Benavides, Abby Givens, Todd Voss, Josh Tree, Alex O, Ashley Wilkins, and Mikey Paul. And those are our regular 2025 Gravies Award nominees. Congratulations to all of those of you that have been nominated. Thank you so much for being a big part of the show this year. If you didn't get a nomination, that doesn't mean you're not a big part of the show. It just means that maybe we didn't interact with you as much. This was a statistics thing, not a favoritism thing or anything like that. All right, guys? We love you guys. We appreciate anybody that's ever interacted with us. Yeah. Some people have just done it more than others, and that's kind of what the Gravies is here to acknowledge. We're not saying you suck or anything like that. We're just saying, hey, we got awards to give out, and these are the people that have interacted with us the most, all right? Now to our auxiliary awards. At the Gravies, the 2025 nominees for Athlete of the Year. AOTY, Athlete of the Year Gravy Award nominees are Alex Ovechkin. He broke Wayne Gretzky's all-time goal-scoring record in the NHL this year.
It would have been funny if you just called him Alex O.
Alex O. Oh, that would be really funny. Or if Alex Ovechkin was like who the nominee was. Like, oh, we meant the hockey player, not you, Alex O. Alex Ovechkin. Joey Chestnut won the hot dog eating contest for the millionth time in a row.
He came back. He had a comeback story. He didn't do it last year.
Yeah, he did. So it was a redemption. If we had a comeback player of the year, he could win that, but we don't have that. So maybe we add that. Remind me to add that next year.
Comeback player, yeah.
Angel Reese. She helped lead the 12th Amendments she helped lead my fantasy team to another fantasy title. The 19th Amendments, excuse me. Cam Scattaboo. He took the nation by storm. He's amazing. He's incredible, and he is a nominee for Athlete of the Year. Nephesia Collier. She won me a 3rd consecutive WNBA fantasy title. Her and Angel Reese might eat votes. They might take votes away from each other, but she also, I believe, was the WNBA MVP this year. So Nephesia Collier. Jameis Winston, backup quarterback, formerly third string quarterback of the Giants, started a couple games, had a sick touchdown catch, though. Sick touchdown catch. Great pre- and post-game speeches all the time. Jameis Winston, nominee for Athlete of the Year. And last but not least, Shedeur Sanders. What a lightning rod. Whether you love him or you hate him, people are talking about him, and he is an Athlete of the Year nominee. Again, Athlete of the Year nominees for 2025 are Alex Ovechkin, Joey Chestnut, Angel Reese, Cam Scattaboo, Nephesia Collier, Jameis Winston, and Shedeur Sanders. Next up, we have the 2025 Gravies nominees for Death of the Year. Our Death of the Year nominees are Bob Uecker. Just a bit outside. R.I.P. to Bob Uecker. George Foreman. Val Kilmer, Pope Francis, Ozzy Osbourne, Hulk Hogan, and Ace Frehley. That's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a tough one. Which is like, I don't know how to like you win best death of the year. Is it like we're not excited that they died, but it's just like, oh shit, that person died. Mm-hmm. That's kind of what that is. All right, let's get a little bit more into it. Our 2025 nominees for Arrest of the Year. Now, this is gonna be a fun one. Our Arrest of the Year nominees are the Liver King. He made a terroristic threat to Joe Rogan. He was the first nominee on the board this year. The Liver King. The Chuck E. Cheese guy, they got arrested for fraud while wearing the Chuck E. Cheese costume.
Great picture.
Yeah, all-time picture. That guy nominated for Arrest of the Year. Our king, Lil Nas X, alleged battery on an officer. We don't agree with that. And he was also allegedly high on drugs and also was in his underwear just walking around the streets. So Lil Nas X nominated for Arrest of the Year. Then we got Mark Sanchez as our final nominee. He attacked a 69-year-old man and ended up getting stabbed. And it initially seemed like he got jumped, and then it was like, no, he was the instigator. He got arrested for that. So Liver King, Chuck E. Cheese, Lil Nas X, and Mark Sanchez are your nominees for Arrest of the Year. Coming up next, we've got Meme of the Year. Now, this was a tough one because a couple of these memes are multiple memes. I don't know if that takes away from it or if it adds to the strength of the meme. But we'll get into it with number one being Fetty Wap on the JBL speakers. Anything that you throw, yeah, baby. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. Anything with Fetty Wap on the JBL speakers, whether it's the X-Wings going in to fight the Death Star, whether it's the Avengers going to fight Thanos, whether it's whatever it is, Fetty Wap on the JBL speaker encapsulated the nation for a while this year. Fat JD Vance. Also a nominee. Mm-hmm. I think that was when him and Trump got a little mean to Vladimir Zelensky in the White House. And then, then people made a meme of JD Vance where they made him fat and had curly hair. And that's just a funny meme. It's just a funny meme. Politics aside, funny meme. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, where it's obviously not a Jet 2 holiday. That's always funny. Big Man Blastoise, who could forget? That was one of my top songs of the year. It's Big Man Blastoise. But all of those memes, that's going to get you a nomination. I think the front runner right now, and I thought this since the moment we saw it, but the CEO holding his mistress at the Coldplay show. The Coldplay cheating couple. Mm-hmm. I think it was astronomer CEO holding his mistress, and they got caught. All of that shit came to light.
It was head of HR.
Yeah, the head of HR with the CEO. Big no-no. But then the memes that came out of that were pretty electric. Also nominated for Meme of the Year is Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's engagement photos. Those were hot in the streets. Then we've got our last one for nominee for Meme of the Year is Morgan Wallen, Get Me to God's Country, when he left Saturday Night Live and it was just like, get me to God's country. And he posted a picture of the plane and then everybody just did what they wanted to do. The internet did its thing where it's like, Chili's, get me to God's country. It played, and it took the nation by storm. So Fetty Wap on the JBL speakers, Fat JD Vance, Nothing Beats a Jet 2 holiday, Big Man Blastoise, the Coldplay cheating couple, Taylor and Travis Kelce engagement photos, and Morgan Wallen, Get Me to God's Country are your nominees for Meme of the Year. We've got two more to nominate, and then we'll move on with the show. But our next nominees will be for Fight of the Year for 2025. There's only 3 of these, so this will be a difficult one to choose from. But our first nominee for Fight of the Year is ex-NHL player Nick Tarnowski beating the shit out of a drunk dude that tried to start a fight with him on the golf course. This was a very early nominee. Absolutely hilarious video. He was trying not to fight. The guy got in his face. He had to beat the brakes off. He did. I'm just excited that I get to go watch the video when I'm posting the graphics for this. Also nominated for Fight of the Year, the WNBA versus people throwing dildos on the court. That was a problem for about 2 weeks in the WNBA. Those neon dildos were getting thrown on the court.
It felt like a lot longer than 2 weeks.
I think it was. It felt like it was in its heyday for 2 weeks, and then it turned out it was like a crypto thing. But until we realized that that's what it was, we were like, haha, this is dildos on the court. That's funny. And then our last nominee for fight of the year, it was a hypothetical fight, but still a big discussion on the year. 100 men versus a gorilla, the debate. Could 100 men take down a silverback gorilla? People were asking the question. People were debating that question for months, it seemed like.
Yeah, that one had legs.
Yeah, that one had legs for sure. Actually, over 100 legs. Mm-hmm. Over 100 legs, really. So the ex-NHL player beating the shit out of a drunk guy on a golf course, the WNBA versus people throwing dildos on the court, and 100 men versus a gorilla. Those are your nominees for Fight of the Year. And our last nominations are going to go to, this I think is a new one. We haven't done this one before. Coach of the Year. We have Athlete of the Year. Why not do Coach of the Year, right? Like coaches are people too. Our nominees, our 2025 Coach of the Year nominees are Lane Kiffin. He took Ole Miss to the playoffs and then left them for LSU for bigger, better things, he says. Kurt Signetti. He, in his second year at Indiana, has their football team ranked number 1 in the country and heading to the conference or the college football playoff. They also beat Ohio State this past weekend. They won their first football conference title in school history. They were the worst college football team ever, and now they are the number 1 college football team. So shout out to Kurt Signetti. Another Italian is going to get nominated next. It's Gino Auriemma. Gino Auriemma won his 12th national title with UConn women's basketball. Pretty awesome. Paige Beckers, he led her to another title, and he's the greatest women's basketball coach of all time, I would say. Unless you want to argue that fantasy women's basketball counts too, because Alex Middleton is nominated. Who put these nominees together? Alex Middleton led the 19th Amendments to their 3rd straight WNBA fantasy title, never seen before in that fantasy league that started 3 years ago. There's been 3 times has there been a champion crowned. All 3 times it was me. So I don't know, maybe a dynasty.
Yeah, the comments didn't even do it.
The comments couldn't do it. They did 4, and then they folded. And that's what I have vowed to do if I win next year. I will fold.
But they only did 2 in a row, right?
I think they did 4 in a row.
They did 4 in a row?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I want to do that, and then I want to go out like the Houston Comets, just fold the team. And then our last nominee for Coach of the Year this year, Pope Leo the 14th. He coached Catholics to a hell of a year in his first season as Pope. Like an American Pope, and I think he's led the Catholic Church well as somebody that doesn't really follow the Catholic Church. Mm-hmm. I haven't heard any like rape stuff this year. And it seems like that was, you gotta clean house sometimes. And I think Pope Leo was like, hey, you know what? Let's not do that. Which was cool. And he's also an American, which makes him cooler. So our nominees for Coach of the Year, Lane Kiffin, Kurt Signetti, Gino Auriemma, Alex Middleton, and Pope Leo the 14th. And those, ladies and gentlemen, are your 2025 Gravies Award nominations. I hope to see everyone there. Even if you didn't get a nomination, would love to see you there. And I'm especially on the auxiliary ones like Gino Auriemma, Lane Kiffin, Kurt Signetti. Get your ass over there. Come down to Cactus Cove, 3333 West 11th Street in Houston. We'd love to see you accept an award. Gonna be awesome. I could win my first Gravy Award too. I've never been nominated.
Yeah. I mean, it was done by committee, so it only seemed fair.
I might be the committee,
to look at everyone.
There's a 3-man committee. I may be a third of that, but I'm on there. I'm honored, honestly. I'm honored to be nominated. We'll put the graphics for all the auxiliary ones. If you were nominated today for an actual Gravy Award, we would love to see you there Saturday, December 20th, and next Saturday at 3333 West 11th Street in Houston at Cactus Cove. Whew. Award season, dude. A lot of people say that award season doesn't start until the Gravies.
And they're right.
They are right.
They are right.
It's like the end of the year, Gravies, and then we go into award season. Like, oh, shit, that's like Gravies did happen. You're right. That was last year. And then they're like, okay, Golden Globes. Cool.
And it's always stacked with, like, the nominees. Like,
just like ours.
Yeah.
Just like ours. But congratulations to every nominee, and we look forward to seeing you at the 12th Annual Christmas Spooktacular next Saturday at Cactus Cove. Moving on. Our next comeback kid this week is 50 Cent. Also Diddy. But 50 Cent put out a documentary, I think it's Diddy, The Reckoning. And I just like that, like learning that 50 Cent did this because he just hates Tupac or hates P. Diddy. And learning that maybe that stemmed from him asking him to go shopping with him one time and be like, why is another man asking me to go shopping? Fuck that guy. And then found out some shit about Diddy he didn't like. Diddy had paid somebody to film him while he was on trial, while he was doing this court thing for the trafficking and all of that stuff. He didn't pay that person. So that person then went to 50 Cent and was like, hey, do you want all of this footage of Sean Combs? And he was like, you bet your ass I do. And I'm going to sell it to Netflix. And he flipped it around, put it together, sent it to Netflix. I watched it, and I'm just going to say maybe Suge Knight was the good guy in the Suge Knight P. Diddy thing. I'm not saying Suge Knight's a good guy, but maybe Suge Knight was the good guy of those two. Suge Knight's always made out to be the bad guy. Puff Daddy, not a good guy. Record execs also don't seem like great guys all the time. What if you did all this work, and then I took 90% of it, but you got to be famous? That was basically what Puff Daddy did to everybody. And then he also may or may not have got Tupac and Biggie killed. May or may not have, allegedly.
We don't know that for sure.
But definitely, this makes you think. This show makes you think. There was like 4-hour-long episodes. It probably could have been 3-hour-long episodes because 2 and 3, they could have cut some stuff out and I wouldn't have been upset about it. Mm-hmm. But it's on Netflix. And I think it's bigger than Stranger Things right now in the U.S. because more people are watching it. But it's hard to defend Puff Daddy when you watch this thing, though. But 50 Cent just being like the king of petty, I like that.
I like that too.
That about him.
Yeah. I think probably before the doc came out, everyone was asking like how he got all this footage, and he was just like being coy about it. Like, I'll never tell. But
turns out that guy, like, because Puff Daddy was notorious for just not paying people. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, hey, you made this album? Cool. I'm going to market it. I'm going to put it out. I'm going to get all the money off of it. And then you're going to get shit. Like, oh, this album that made millions of dollars where you have like $20,000. Here you go.
Yeah.
But that's not even like a percent of it. No. Yeah, but fuck you. Like, go fuck yourself. Like, that was basically what Puff Daddy did. And just seems like not a great guy. Not a great guy at all. And then it was one of those where, like, you see that, like, maybe he wasn't a great artist either. But, like, I had to walk through this guy every single line over and over and over and over again. And they were talking about doing that with him in the studio, and it just took, like, 3 days instead of him being able to flow and rap and stuff. Not that I can rap or anything like that, but I thought that guy was just, like, super talented. No, he's a producer, and then he got Biggie killed and had to do it himself. Oops. And that's not a spoiler on all that stuff. Like, a lot of this stuff I think was out there, but watch it. It's The Reckoning on Netflix. If you got Netflix, pretty solid watch. Good way to kill some hours. Also back this week is Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers is 44 years old. He was drafted by the New York Giants in the 2004 NFL draft. He was then traded to the San Diego Chargers for Eli Manning. Eli Manning then won 2 Super Bowls for the Giants, became my favorite Giants player of all time. He's a legend. Phillip Rivers always had great statistical years, just couldn't win a ship. It was Ben Roethlisberger, Eli, and Phil Rivers. Between the 3 of them, they have 4 Super Bowls. Ben and Eli have 2 each. And Phil Rivers is now chasing a ring with the Colts because Daniel Jones tore his Achilles on Sunday, and their backup quarterback has a broken orbital bone. Orbital bone, right?
Yeah.
He was stretching, and the band broke and hit him in the eye. And so Anthony Richardson's not able to go. So Riley Leonard, who was the quarterback at Notre Dame last year, came in as a rookie. Didn't look great, so they signed a 44-year-old who hasn't played in like 4 years. So we're going to see how that goes. Phillip Rivers, you would appreciate because he talks a lot of crap, but he's like you, he doesn't curse. So he's like, God dang, gall darn. Man, you better watch that crap. You better watch that crap, all right? You get over it, man. Boy, you shooting the breeze over here. Like, he's just the most like southern not cuss words.
Yeah.
Well, golly. A lot of that is from Phillip Rivers, so I'm really looking forward to seeing him mic'd up if he gets in there. It would also be insane that they signed a 44-year-old if he starts this Sunday, and he didn't play for the team last Sunday, and now he's on the team. He didn't play in the NFL last Sunday, and now, like, hey, you're starting. I wouldn't feel great if I was Riley Leonard. This guy, come on, like, at least give me a week. Mm-hmm. Give me a chance. The Colts are struggling right now. They were the best team in football. I think they were 7-1 to start. Now they're not even in first place in the division. Falling apart. Daniel Jones. I didn't want Daniel Jones to get injured because Daniel Jones was starting to go back to Daniel Jones that I know. He was starting to turn into a pumpkin. It just sucks that he got the Achilles because I can't be like, see, that was Daniel Jones I know. But he'd already thrown a pick. He didn't look great. It was going that way, and I was going to get to do that. I told you so.
The Giants connection had me. I've been thinking about all day when you find out that Pat couldn't be here. Hope there's no Giants news because this is only the second time that I've had to sit in this chair. The first time, right before we started recording, that's when they benched Eli Manning.
We got the notification as we were ready to go. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. I was like, oh fuck. Geno Smith is starting over Eli Manning, and then I was like, we got to recalibrate this whole thing. Hold on.
And so I was like, oh, hopefully there's no other Giants news, no bad Giants news.
But Daniel Jones not going to win Rookie of the Year this year. Jackson Dart still could win Rookie of the Year. So I win that one. And then fun fact, did you know that Saquon Barkley on Monday Night Football scored his 6th touchdown this year? Scored his 6th touchdown this year. And that is one behind Gravy Athlete of the Year nominee Cam Scadaboo, who's a rookie who hasn't played since week 6 with a broken foot. He has 7 touchdowns.
Wow.
Saquon Barkley not on the Giants anymore. Huh. Makes you think the Giants might have upgraded to both of those spots. That's just one way to look at it.
You can't deny the results.
Oh, please don't break my computer. That's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. Nothing's broken. Knock on wood. Okay, everything's good.
Fine. Everything
looks good. Oh, that would have been bad. But yeah. Fuck you, Saquon. That's really what I was going with. I'm just trying to shit on Saquon. But Phillip Rivers is back at 44 years old. And now that means that he will not be in a Hall of Fame class. We don't say that word, in a NFL enshrinement area class with Eli Manning because you have to reset the clock and be retired for 5 years. I think Drew Brees is coming up this year.
How long had he been retired?
I think this was 5, so now he's back. Or 4 years. So he was going on 5.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he won't be in that class. So maybe he'll probably get in. Well, I don't know. The Hall of Fame is kind of bullshit anyways. They don't accept people that should go in, 2-time Super Bowl MVPs or anything like that. But shout out to Phillip Rivers. He's a grandfather. He's the second grandfather ever to be an NFL starting quarterback should he start a game this year. Can you name the other one? Played for the Green Bay Packers. It rhymes with Schmarv.
Brett Favre.
Yep, there you go.
I know him.
He would be one of 4 players to start at quarterback in their 40s. It was Steve DeBerg, Vinny Testaverde, I want to say, Tom Brady, and it would be Phillip Rivers if he started.
How old is Aaron Rodgers?
Brett Favre, not Vinny Testaverde. Aaron Rodgers is 39, I want to say. Yeah.
He seems like a 45-year-old.
Yeah, he does seem pretty old. How old is he? Aaron Rodgers is... Oh, he's 42. So maybe it's 44? Maybe it's 44.
Okay.
Maybe so he might 44 or older than something like that. I don't know. I saw the stat on ESPN. I just ran with it, okay? So Phillip Rivers is back, and then our last comeback kid this week is Glitter. It's all over my fucking house, dude. That's the worst part of Christmas, I think.
Yeah, everything Christmas related has to have glitter. Has to be some shiny element to it.
And then just on everything. I was grabbing my bag when I got out of the car here. Just glitter on it. I didn't put glitter on that. I just set it down somewhere, but there's glitter all over my house. It sucks. So glitter's back.
Yeah, bags, garland, decorations, ornaments.
I'm sick and tired of we need to talk to whoever's in charge of bags. Just don't put glitter on them. I don't need a glittery snowman. You can just have a regular white snowman. It's fine. Doesn't need to have glitter on it. Santa doesn't need to have glitter on him. Elves don't need to have glitter on them. You just have a bag, doesn't have any glitter. It's fine. Nobody wants that. Because when you put it in your car has glitter. Then when you move it to your hallway when you get home and you set it down because it was a white elephant gift that you maybe don't want, you just set it down there and then there's glitter all over there. And then you move it to a closet, there's glitter in your closet. It doesn't need to be a thing. If I'm ever president, that's gonna be the first thing. Christmas bags don't get glitter on them, and wrapping paper should never have glitter, anyways.
It should not. Yeah, there's too much glitter. It really does get everywhere, just like sand.
It is sand. It's craft sand. But yeah, so glitter's back. Just because in my house specifically, it's been a lot this week. And my daughter grabs all the fucking ornaments that she can grab, and those have glitter on them, and then she's touching stuff, so then you're picking up her toys, and her toys have glitter on them, and then you put them away, but then you have glitter on you because you picked them up. It's a whole thing.
It multiplies. You think like there's no more glitter. It just somehow multiplies.
Like I had one glitter on me, and now I have 500 glitters on me. How did you turn into that? And it's just like they're like rabbits. The glitter sees other glitter, and it just turns into more glitter. I don't get it. But that is our Comeback Kids segment. That was a fun one. A little rapid fire action going there. Moving on, we're gonna go to the Not Cool segment, where we tell you what's not cool in our world. If you would like to participate in that, all you got to do is hit us up on X. We're at PassGravyPod. Use the hashtag PTGNotCool. That's how we'll find them. We'll search them as long as they're included. The hashtag PTGNotCool. Tell us in like 3-4 sentences what's your not cool is. Maybe you stubbed your toe. That's not cool. You got hit by a train. Also not cool. There's varying degrees of not cool. And we're going to share some of the best ones from you guys and gals each week. And the Pass the Gravy Not Cool segment this week is brought to you by our Pass the Gravy merch store. Shout out to, I think it's Brenda, it was Ashley, it was Alex O, Raymundo. I want to say Evan got some stuff as well. But everybody that's bought some stuff in the Pass the Gravy merch store, I really, 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 really appreciate you guys because we've got a bunch of cool stuff. It's Christmas season, and we've got the It's the Holidays Somewhere shirt from the same people that brought you the It's April Fool's Somewhere. This is just the perfect holiday version of it. I got mine yesterday. It's warm. It's soft. It's awesome. The print looks great. The new printing company that we use is so much better than the first printing company we used like 5 years ago. They would get shit wrong. It's soft. It's awesome. It's affordable. We have the Pass the Gravy 12th Annual Spooktacular shirts. You can get that. If you order now, you probably still get it, but in time for the Spooktacular. So I would order now if you're listening to this. I got mine in red. They also have black, green, and gray as well or black, blue, and green and gray as well if you want your Spooktacular shirt that way. Alex O sent me a picture of the joggers, said they're the most comfortable joggers of all time. They look amazing. I haven't worn mine yet, but I got mine, and then I got the collared shirt too. You can get the Under Armour Pass the Gravy collared shirt, the polo. You have the Christmas sweater that's just got the wavelengths on it. It says Pass the Gravy Podcast. We got a Pass the Gravy coffee cup you can use. Got a Pass the Gravy flag. We've got PTG dad hats, rope hats, golf hats, stickers, and everything else in the regular old Pass the Gravy logo t-shirt. PassTheGravyMerch.com. We never charge you guys for the podcast at all. If you'd like to support the podcast, 100% of the proceeds go to making sure that people like Robert can stick around, that we can pay for web server fees, that we can, pay for the internet so we can run our own shit. It's to keep the podcast free. And anything you buy, you get to wear some cool shit too. So buy some cool shit, support the podcast, help your brothers out. PassTheGravyMerch.com. PassTheGravyMerch.com, the official sponsor of the Not Cool segment.
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
All right. The Not Cool segment, we're going to start with some listener or viewer submitted Not Cools. If you're listening to us, you can watch us anywhere, or you can watch us on YouTube, not anywhere, but you can watch it anywhere you want on YouTube. You could theoretically be anywhere, and we're on YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube.com/@PassTheGravyPodcast. If you're watching us, you can listen to us wherever you get your podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, anywhere else. We're available everywhere. Pass the Gravy on YouTube. And then what are we going to do? What do we want them to comment? Comment your favorite not cuss word. Like in honor of Philip Rivers. Gall darn. Comment as many of your favorite non-curse words as you can in the comments section, all right? Let's get to 200 on the comments, okay?
I think mine would be gosh dang it. I think I say that a lot.
I like dadgum.
Uh-huh.
And friggin'. Friggin' is pretty good. Friggin'. You're real friggin' annoying, dude. What the frig?
That's a good one.
Have you ever cussed?
No.
No?
No.
Do you ever want to? What is the coolest sounding cuss word? You don't have to say it, but what if you could cuss, what would you pick? Not damn doesn't count.
I'm not sure that I would pick any.
Doesn't fuck just sound cool to say? Fuck. Right? You can use it in so many different ways.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I would pick one.
I don't know.
I don't think I have one.
Let it simmer. If you think about it, just shout it out.
Yeah.
Shout it out, though.
I'll think about it.
All right, let's start with Todd Voss, Gravy nominee, multiple Gravy nominee. Todd Voss at as_seen_by_TV. And Todd says his not cool is that my team's football coach left for a different job. He is a fan of Iowa State. And Matt Campbell, the head coach there, left to go to Penn State this year. That does suck.
Is it a rival though? Like how bad of a move
they don't
is it?
hate Penn State,
Yeah.
but like now you might not like Penn State as much. Like Sam Houston's coach, Casey Keeler, left to go to Temple. And I was like, what the fuck, this sucks. Now you gotta start over the new coach. You hope that he can bring in people, get them back to where they were the previous year. It sucks though.
At least it's not like a direct rival.
Yeah. Like Lane Kiffin going from Ole Miss to LSU was like he went to a team that Ole Miss doesn't like.
Yeah. Like if Kyle Tucker goes to the Dodgers.
When he goes to the Dodgers, because the Dodgers just signing everybody.
If he goes to the Dodgers, don't say when. I'm not ready
Everybody
to accept
we
it
like is going to go to the Dodgers. And
Yeah.
we're gonna have to hate them. That's just how life is about to be from now on. Scooble's gonna go there. Whatever Japanese guy they got's gonna go there. We're screwed. We're screwed.
I'm not prepared for that. I've been hearing it, but I don't want to accept it yet.
When your coach goes somewhere else, that's the worst.
Yeah.
And you just don't want them to do better than they did when they were with you. Even if you fire a coach, like I hope he sucks for the rest of the time. I hope he sucks so bad. Like I'm so scared that Brian Dable, that got fired by the Giants, is going to go to the Eagles as their offensive coordinator next year, and that they're going to be good. And I'm like, God damn it! Now I got to play him twice. He made me so mad, and now he's going to kick my ass. I don't want that. It's not going to happen because Jackson Dart's going to beat his ass. But stuff like that does suck, dude. Losing your coach to another team, never fun. Solid, not cool. Raymundo Benavides, that Kmundo B on X, says his not cool is he twisted his back wrong and it's all fucked up now. Don't do that. That sucks.
It's so easy to like just mess up your back.
You're just like, I just leaned this way in bed to grab the remote. How? How am I hurting all the way up my spine for 4 days now?
You know how when you fall asleep, you might like do a jolt.
Yeah.
Last night, I was in bed. Sam was talking to me, and I pretended to do a jolt, and like I was falling asleep. And by doing that, I tweaked something in my side.
Oh.
Just like just pretending.
You got an oblique injury now? He's day to day with an oblique.
No, I wasn't sure if I could make it today, but
That's what you get for messing with your girl, dude.
I had to power through.
You're just trying to be silly.
Yeah.
That's what you get for being a silly goose. An injury. It's an IL. Yeah, T's and P's, Mundo. I know Mundo's had hell with his back this year. He had back surgery and everything. So he's like trying to recover from back surgery, I know. So then when you just injure it, that's the worst. And especially when you're recovering from surgery, all your muscles are like kind of weaker. So they're trying to like work harder. And then like they're probably going to tighten up to make sure that everything's good. So yeah, that just can't be fun. Any little things got to make everything else tight around it. T's and P's, brother. All right, those were some solid submitted not cools from you guys and gals. I will go with mine because it's one I feel like I do every year, but my not cool is Christmas spending just draining my bank account. Between the spooktacular, which the spooktacular is money I want to spend, Christmas money is Christmas gifts is money I want to spend, but it's just like it's all at the same time.
Yeah.
At what cost? Like I gotta pay rent too. I pay rent. I gotta pay heat. I gotta pay internet and cable and all that stuff. Like, and then just all of this too. Like, where do you expect this money to come from, guys? What are you thinking? And every year somehow you just get blindsided by like, oh, I don't have all that money, but I still need to buy a gift. And then do you have like when you shop for somebody, do you have like a limit where you're like, oh, that's
too much?
Or like if I got him that's like that was just $20. Like I should probably get him like one more thing too. And then it's like you spent $70, but you're like they probably wouldn't find the $20 thing. They don't know how much it is. I'm like I'm always scared that if somebody's gonna outspend me on my thing, and then they're like, Alex is a dick. Alex hardly spent any money on me. But I don't think anybody looks at it that way.
I don't think so either. But like there is something inside of me that's like, I gotta spend enough to make it seem like I put in effort and was just not like, oh, here's this.
Like I didn't just put together an advent calendar. Even though putting the advent calendar was a lot of work. Now I'm glad you know that. Mm-hmm. I didn't just give you paper clips. He also wrote this thing, and he had to put it in an envelope and pack it all together. Yeah, that's the like. My brain's just broken that way too, and I think a lot of people are that way. Where you're like, I just don't want somebody to think I'm a lazy gift giver.
Yeah,
like Alex just grabbed that out of his house. With an advent calendar, maybe, but with a Christmas gift, no. I thought about it. I tried to find something that you would like, and then there's people that you just don't know well enough. You know them. Like I've known people for a long time, but it's like I don't know like one niche thing that you want that's gonna make something cool to you. So I gotta find something that's kind of funny, but then you can't just get like a cheap gag gift. You're like I gotta. It's gotta look
generic.
like it's legit. That's why like you don't drink, but like I can just get liquor from some people. Or you're like here's a nice bottle of whiskey. All right, so that weighs out this gag gift, but then it's also got me a nice bottle of whiskey. All right, that's cool.
That's cool.
And then you just assume they're like, all right, well, they spent that on me. And I'm never like, I wonder how much this was. Wonder what this guy spent on me. Like, I never think that, but I assume everybody else does. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, just my brain being broken like that. And then just when your bank account is like, what the fuck are we doing, dude? How many times we had transfer money this month, huh? What is this? What is this? But yeah, the best thing I've felt about spending money this month was we're going on a date with the girls. We're going to the Stranger Things finale.
We're gonna see the Stranger Things in theaters.
And we were like, Robert was like, they don't have any more tickets left. So the one we were looking at, and then the other day he was like, guess what? They got tickets now. So we're going to a different screening. So I'm really looking forward to that. And that was only like $40 I spent on 2 tickets. So it was like that was worth. Like I was the most excited to spend that on that. That was for me too. I guess buying stuff for yourself is always more fun.
Yeah.
Than buying
It's
stuff
nice.
for other people. But like buying stuff for other people is fun because you're excited about giving something to somebody and hoping they like it. But like when I buy something, like, oh, like, that's mine now. That's coming to me in a couple of days. It's gonna be.
I'm
all
also
mine.
the worst about that because if I see something I like, then I just usually will get it for myself.
Yeah.
And that just makes it harder for
Well,
anyone else.
What do you want for Christmas? I actually just bought 6 things.
Yeah.
That I was looking at it and I just like, you know what, I want it now. I don't want to wait.
I couldn't wait. Yeah.
I don't want to wait. With my wife, I'll be like, hey, if I tell you I want this, can you order it? But then when it gets here, like I just get it.
Yeah, just give it to me now. Don't
And
wait.
then like, yeah,
don't
like
wait-
Christmas,
don't
I'm
wait
not
till
gonna be
Christmas.
upset. I'm like, remember this cool jacket you got me? That's what I wanted. And then if she says no, I just buy it. And then like, well, now you gotta find something new.
Yeah.
I'm getting this
This is
now.
on you.
I will pay for it, or you can pay for it and give it to me as a gift when it gets here. What I'm not doing is I'm not waiting. I'm not patient. So that's kind of the worst part about Christmas. So I guess all of that kind of goes as not cool. Me and then just my bank account. What do you got?
I ordered something over Black Friday. I bought some just glass food storage, just something I needed, and it took a while to get here. I was already annoying, but then when it arrived broke. One of the storage things arrived broken, so now that's something that I had to deal with.
Sending stuff back,
which
I would have just thrown away.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that though. This was like glass storage. Only one of them was broken, so like I want to get a replacement for it. So I did submit like a warranty claim, but just like now that's gonna take.
Did you have to create an account and then download an app, and then we're gonna contact you in 3 to 6 business days, and it's gonna look like it's spam, so you may or may not click it, and that's what we're hoping on.
Yeah,
that seems exhausting already.
Yeah, it is exhausting. I'm just waiting for that. I just did that. This just came in yesterday, so it came in broken, and now I just gotta wait. I gotta wait for the.
It's just a waiting game.
Yeah, I think they said like 6 business days it could take to even to get back to me. Nope, never mind. More than that. It says 7 to 10 business days.
Of course, it's like 2 weeks.
So yeah,
essentially with it, and like, we'll hope you'll forget about it by then. And then it'll definitely be 10 days.
Yeah, it's never
right away.
Yeah.
They're not like, hey, we got to you early. How can we help? Here's more free stuff. That sucks.
Yeah, and then Pat ditching us today.
Yeah, Pat did ditch us. He was like, I'm busy. I can't fucking hang out with you guys. Definitely don't like spam him and be like, how dare. Definitely don't just. It could be a real shame if everybody tweeted Pat at not Pat Dion. And it was just like, how dare you?
Yeah.
Like, say nothing else. Maybe give him a mean-looking gift, but just how dare you? First off, how dare you?
Real shame if people do that.
Definitely don't do that. That'd be bullying. Definitely don't do that. It would be a real shame if everybody just tweeted him and said, how dare you? How dare you leave them out by themselves? Scared. All by themselves in the winter. That would be a real shame if people said that to him. All right, let's move on. Let's wrap. We're flying through this episode, bro. This may be the fastest episode of all time.
It might be, but we still got the answer segment.
Still have, so maybe not. Maybe not. The answer segment this week is brought to you by the Texas Bowl. We're talking college football, folks. We got breaking college football news, even though you may already know it On December 27th at 8:15 Central Time, the 21st ranked Houston Cougars and the LSU Tigers are going to be battling out on the gridiron of NRG Stadium for the 2025 Kinder's Texas Bowl. Tickets are on sale now for that matchup. Houston Cougars, LSU Tigers, December 27th at NRG Stadium. What more could you ask for? There's a lot of alum from both schools right here. Robert might even go this one. I don't know if Robert's going to go this. What more could you ask for? Are you ready for a Texas-level showdown, even though there's a Louisiana team in it? Because I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Head to Kinder Texas Bowl or kinderstexasbowl.com right now for tickets. That's kinderstexasbowl.com. Get tickets, suites, group opportunities, and much, much more. Do it now. These tickets are going fast. Do not miss this. Visit kinderstexasbowl.com. That's kinderstexasbowl.com, the official sponsor of the Answers segment.
Well, if you just answered the question. Why don't you just answer the question? Be honest. No big deal. Yeah, answer the question.
Don't change the subject. Just answer the fucking question.
Any questions?
All right, we are doing our Answers segment, which is like our Precome segment, but for you guys, where we get to bring in our drunk ideas, our business ideas, any hot takes we have or questions or anything like that. We get to ask that in the Precome segment. In the Answers segment, that's all you. Hit us up on X at PassGradyPod. Use the hashtag PTGAnswers. That's how we'll search for those there. You can also email us, PassGradyPod@gmail.com. Put answers in the subject, and we will find them that way. We prefer it on X, but you can email us, PassGradyPod@gmail.com. If you don't want to hit us up on X at PassGradyPod, use the hashtag PTGAnswers included to be selected. The first Answers question we got from us this week, this is from Maddie M. And Maddie M says, why don't all birds fly south for the winter?
Do you think, what's the place that you think of when you hear south?
Florida.
Like, where do they fly to?
Florida.
You think Florida? See, I was thinking even further south, like Brazil.
Like a different country.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I don't know. Rio, maybe Rio.
Uh-huh.
Because of that movie Rio.
Yeah. I assume all birds go there.
Yeah. Do all birds not fly south for the winter? Because I was always under the impression that they just it was like, all right, you got macaws go this year, and then the pigeons, you guys got to stay up there in the cold. Mm-hmm. Because it'd be kind of rude if all of the birds left. And what would a bird watcher in the north do during the winter? You'd have nothing to watch. Who are you watching?
Yeah, that would be really freaky if all birds totally disappeared.
Not all birds. I think that they have some sort of rotation.
Yeah.
Probably it's like an Olympic year rotation thing. Like every winter Olympics, you got to go. Every summer Olympics, then we'll go. And so it's maybe a 2-year cycle or something like that. But I think they do all migrate south for the winter, and then they just they would eat all of the food south.
Why do you think some of them stay?
Because it's not their year to migrate.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot the rotation.
And then I think pigeons are just shitheads and they don't want to go anywhere.
I was specifically thinking about pigeons.
Yeah, the pigeons are just we're a city bird. We're just gonna hang out here anyways. Yeah, but you would think pigeons would migrate, as penguins don't migrate. They can't fly.
No, they can't fly. But they do. Don't they go other places? Instead of from one ice part, they go to another ice part?
Oh, I don't know.
Right? Because aren't there
North Pole to South Pole?
Something like that. Isn't there a lot of penguin migration? Is that what Happy Feet was about?
I watched Happy Feet a long time ago. I couldn't tell you what it was about. I just was watching some cute little penguins hanging out.
Yeah.
I was like, look at these guys. Look at them waddling. I don't know. Maybe they do. But I think that they all do migrate and fly south. They just have to alternate times because, it'd be crazy if every single bird was down in the south and there's nothing up north. What's gonna happen with the food supply? It's probably their animal instinct. They're I can't go. Hawks can't go this year. Sorry, Hawks. We're gonna have to have a cold winter. Next year, the Falcons are
next 2 weeks ago
are gonna have to stay up here in the cold. We're gonna get to go to Florida.
Yeah,
we're going to Miami in the beach house. That'd be sick. It's kind of like a timeshare. You just have a timeshare with a group of birds. The macaws, dude, they got it this year. They are messy. Let me tell you. You thought the flamingos were bad last year. These macaws, they are shitting everywhere.
Yeah, you know, like those content houses
Yeah.
where like
Like
people stay?
YouTube.
Yeah.
Like YouTube influencers.
Yeah, birds have that. They have their own house.
They're just birdhouses.
Yeah.
Up at the top of trees, you can just rent them out. There's like treehouse like rentals you can do. It's not for people always. A lot of times birds rent them in the winter.
Birds rent them.
Okay, that was a great question, Maddie. Our next one comes from Big A. And Big A asks us, how many humans would it take to beat a fully grown hippo in an unarmed combat situation? Ooh. So I did a little research on this.
Okay.
Because the big question this year was how many, or could 100 men take down a gorilla? So then I immediately looked up, could a hippo take down a gorilla? And it said yes, because pound for pound, the hippo is stronger and the hippo is bigger and the hippo's bite is like the strongest mammal bite out there. So it would probably fuck up a gorilla. So a hippo stronger than a gorilla, which means if 100 men could take down a gorilla, it would have to be more than 100 men to take down a hippo.
And aren't they like deceptively fast? The hippos?
Yeah, because they're fat, so you think
Yeah.
that they're not, but they got wheels. They're like Prince Fielder.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, well, dude's speedy. Maybe not as speedy as he could be, but like faster than you'd think. Sneak up on you, now I'm dead. Because I got eaten by a hippo.
But can they take corners well though?
But like, if there's, so I immediately went to like, it's got to be more than 100.
Okay.
If it's 100 people to take down a gorilla, you know people are going to die in this situation. If you put 200 people, do we think we could take down a hippo? You got to take out its legs, but it's going to smush those people. So then you got to have people that are jumping right in. And these are the sacrificial lambs. Like, you're not making it out if you're the first guy trying to grab the leg. I'm thinking Star Wars, where they go around the AT-AT and trip it. You got to get it to the ground first. And then hope you got a good ground and pound game.
It's pretty low to the ground already, isn't it?
Right. So its center of gravity is pretty low.
Yeah. It's going to take a while to try to get it actually down.
It depends on how hungry the hippo is, because then he might just be eating for fun and fucking people up anyways. If he's hungry, he's probably going to be more agitative. So it's going to, like, I think easily 50 to 75 dudes a hippo could take. Not really a problem.
Yeah.
Like, injured, not able to continue to fight. Maybe not 100% dead, but like you're wounded pretty bad. You're not participating anymore. 200 people, I think it's going to get tired a little bit.
Yeah, I definitely, you got to start at 200, I think.
I think 200 people could probably figure out a way to like gouge its eyes out and then like make it mad enough and like figure out something, you know? A lot of people will die. A lot of men will be lost in this.
But that's just the sacrifice we're making.
Yeah, you're fighting a hippo. Like, what did you expect? Like, it's not going to be, this is an easy work or else everybody would do it. So I think 200 men could take one hippo. Double the gorilla argument, and I think they could take down a hippo. Barely.
It'll be tough.
If you give me 300 men, we could definitely take it.
Yeah, 300 definitely.
200, I think it's possible. If you got just athletes, you get 200 NFL players, 200 Cam Scadaboos could absolutely take down a hippo. I would say that like 50 Cam Scadaboos could take down a hippo, but if you give me 200 Cam Scadaboos,
They can definitely do it.
easy.
Yeah.
But 200 regular men,
200.
I think it could be done. 300, no question, it could be done. 200, I think could be done. It would be close. 100 people are going to get crushed. 100 men are going to be crushed. If you just put out 100 dudes, no chance. Hippo's stronger than a gorilla, so it's going to do more damage. I think we got to go 200.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I think definitely it needs to be at least 200. That's like the baseline. But that's what we're going for.
All right. It's a good question. I love the questions we're getting today. Shout out to Big A, first time question asker. I wonder what the A stands for. Maybe it stands for Alex, because Alex O is up next with his question. He tells us he's at Alex McThunder1 on X, and he says, power rank these rodents. So he gives us raccoon, a skunk, possum, squirrel, and armadillo. You go.
All right, my number 5, skunk. Just like you can just smell them anywhere.
Yeah.
If they're around, you'll smell them, and you definitely don't want to get sprayed on by a skunk.
Nobody wants to get skunked.
No one wants to be in tomato juice. Number 4, I'm gonna go with possum. They're just creepy looking.
Yeah, but I think they're like not as bad as everybody makes them out to be.
Yeah, probably not, but
they're scary.
They're
and you come
scary
across those at
looking.
night, you're like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is this? Can you imagine not knowing what a possum is? Out of all of these 5, you didn't know what a possum was. You had no clue what any of these 5 animals were. And you come across a possum, you're like, what the fuck? This is an alien. You think it's some sort of thing from another planet.
Yeah, especially with the glowing eyes.
Yeah.
At night.
They can hiss.
Yes, possum number 4.
Okay.
Number 3, I'm going raccoon.
Ooh.
Raccoon just a little too smart for me.
Okay.
You know, like what's it planning?
Yeah, what are you doing? What are you rubbing your hands together?
Yeah.
You're obviously robbing somebody because
Yeah.
you got your mask on already.
It just seems a little too sneaky. So yeah, I just
They can stand up. You're like, what are you a person? You look a little person in it? Is it you a little baby guy just running around here? What are you doing?
it makes me feel like I don't trust them. I don't trust
It's like a toddler wearing a costume.
Yeah. And then number 2, I'm going armadillo.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just look harmless. I think. I've run into the armadillos the least. I think.
Okay.
So I don't really know too much about them. And then number 1, I'm gonna go squirrel.
Squirrels are pretty cool.
Squirrels are pretty cool. I live on the top floor, and I can see them like they hang on to like the mesh on the windows.
Yeah.
And I see them just licking the mesh for some reason.
Like, what are you doing? There's no food there, bro.
Yeah.
What is this? My dog, we go out on my balcony and my daughter will look at the squirrels in the morning and my dog just barks at them and you have acorns that'll fall on our balcony. So I'll pick up the acorns and throw them at the squirrels. And I've hit one a couple of times, but like now they're gathering all the acorns and stuff. And the other day I threw one and it was just like, oh, hell yeah. I just went and started eating. But I was like, all right, see, I'm feeding the
you're
squirrels.
feeding
I'm
them,
feeding the
yeah.
squirrels. I'm not trying to hit them. This is great. Okay. So you go squirrel, armadillo, raccoon,
possum,
skunk. Okay. I'm going to go 5 skunk. Just,
Obvious number 5.
yeah, like it's the worst case scenario. You get a
Yeah.
skunk and you get skunked. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. 4, because I've had a bad experience with them recently, is armadillos. Like they have fleas, they're
Yeah.
assholes. Maybe they're not like physically assholes, but like they are also physically assholes because they will dig under your porch and they will let fleas get all over your porch and then make you have to get them sprayed and everything like that. And then you can like cover up the hole that they dug and then they will just dig it again until you put a bunch of shit down there to make it stop. So armadillos are 4 because like they can't skunk you, I guess. They
Yeah.
can give you fleas, but they can't skunk you. 3 is possum, kind of alien-y, but like also like it's like one of those like ugly, but like so ugly it's cute things. You're like, oh, look at this guy. Once you realize like they're more scared of you than you are of them. You're like,
Yeah.
this guy's just hanging out. He just wanted a friend, and they don't have rabies like everybody says they do. But they're scary looking. So
They're scary
That's
looking.
where they're at 3. 2 is squirrel. Squirrels are cute as fuck. Squirrels can be assholes, but also like they're squirrels. They're cool.
Yeah.
And then don't tell Wheezy I said that. And then 1 is raccoons because like they does look like they're up to stuff, but like watching them just use their hands to do stuff is cool shit, right? Like when they're taking dog food, and you're like, look at this guy. He's grabbing with his little hands and he's putting it in water and then he's nibbling on it. It's just like watching a raccoon do shit. It's cool, even though they're obviously up to stuff. It's still cool. So raccoon, squirrel, possum, armadillo, skunk. This was a good power ranking, Alex O. Thanks for keeping the power rankings going, buddy. All right, 2 more questions and then we'll get out of here. This is from Jay Evans, and Jay says, are there more boats above or below water?
It has to be above.
I thought the same thing.
It has to be above.
I think the same thing. Now, do you count like a floating boat where part of it's underwater? Because then technically all boats that are on water are underwater too. So then maybe for that argument, you could say more boats are under there. But there's no way, like, of all the boats of all time, more boats have not sunk than have sunk.
Yeah. Especially like I'm trying to think old days and it was just wooden boats. Those boats underwater, they don't maintain their boat shape. They just become wood pieces.
But they're still underwater, I think. So
But
if
they're
it
not
sinks
boats.
at all. Yeah.
They're not boats at that point
Okay.
because they break
So
apart.
especially with that.
Yeah.
Then there's more boats above water. I like that though. I like that idea though. It made me think. Where I was like, I don't know. Maybe there's a lot more shipwrecks that we just don't know about. Because, I mean, back in the olden times, you just didn't mention when you're like, yeah, we fucked up that ship. That ship's gone. Sorry. Who was the guy that was like, burn the boats? You got this, so we can't retreat. You just light them on fire. Like, those are underwater somewhere, somehow. Lake Michigan, they got the Edmund Fitzgerald. But yeah, I think there's more boats that are not underwater. There's more boats above than below water. And then boats that are being built too, like those don't. Like,
boats are still being built.
So it's above water. But that's a good question, Jay. I like that. Last question of the week from Mikey Paul, a Gravy nominee and former Gravy winner. At It's Just Mikey P on X. Mikey says, "What does Santa smell like?"
Is it too much of a cop-out to say Christmas? It's kind of just like magical.
It might be a cop-out, but I know that he doesn't smell like beef and cheese because Buddy the Elf was like, "You smell like beef and cheese." That's not the real Santa. The real Santa, I would imagine, smells like a combination of pine.
Okay.
And like candy cane is peppermint, right? Pine and peppermint.
I was thinking maybe like warm cookies.
Oh, because he's been eating warm cookies and just like seeping out of his. I bet Christmas night, that dude just reeks of cookies.
Yeah, it just smells like a lot of chocolate chips.
But I think during the year, he's probably like out by the pines, by the Christmas tree, so he's got a little smell like that. And then I would just imagine that homie's got a candy cane all the time. Instead of cigars and pipes, it's candy canes for that guy.
Okay.
So I would go pine and peppermint combo. You're just gonna say warm cookies.
Warm cookies.
I think warm cookies would smell better.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Now I want cookies. All right, great question, Mikey P. No, that's how you get a Gravy nomination. All right. Hey, I am at Alex J. Middleton. Robert is at Robert Barbosa 03. I guess we'll let you still follow Pat if you want to follow Pat.
If you want.
He's at Not Pat Dion. Definitely don't tweet him at Not Pat Dion and say, "How dare you?" Definitely don't do that. Nobody do that. Definitely don't. Definitely not do that. Definitely do that if you're watching. Definitely don't do that. At Alex J. Milton, at Robert Barbosa 03, at Not Pat Dion. We are at Pass Gray Pod on all socials. I didn't tell you, but I watched football with Pat on Sunday at the bar, and I was telling him that our plane bit we did last week about parachute, or I was asking why they don't just put parachutes on that.
Yeah.
We got like mansplained to infinity on TikTok. So if you're on TikTok at Pass Gray Pod, go and like fight in the comments. Abby was in the comments defending our honor, and just everybody that knows anything about planes like, "These fucking idiots, blah 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 blah." Of course, blah blah blah. Pat said like, "What do planes weigh, like 400 tons?" And they were like, "This guy doesn't know shit about planes." And it's like, yeah, man. Obviously, we don't know anything about planes. We were comparing floating to Up. We used Up as a reference, and that's a Disney movie. Not even that's an animated. Come on, man. But if you want to go see some funny comments, go look at the plane video from last week on our TikTok, and then go hype up the TikTok. But it's always funny, like what hits on TikTok is not ever what hits on like all of the other socials, and it's just like whoever has like a hyper focused niche that they're into, which is flight and being a pilot. Oh, well, on the ones I fly, that wouldn't make sense. He would rip right through the parachute. I was like, well, just add another parachute, dude. I don't know.
I think on YouTube I put the Irish clock one, and that one got like a couple.
Yep.
What are they saying?
I'm Irish. That's not even true. I was like, not really Irish, I guess.
I think someone said it was baloney. I'm like, whoa, dropping hard B.
Yeah, dude.
Like, come on.
Like, hey, this is a family show.
Yeah.
This is a family show. But at Pass Gray Pod, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Go and subscribe and comment on all that stuff. Share all of the posts we do. Don't forget, mark your calendars. A week from this Saturday, December 20th, the 12th annual Pass Gray Christmas Spooktacular at Cactus Cove, 3333 West 11th Street. Coolest stick competition, the Christmas movie bracket. We're going to have the 2025 Gravies Awards, and we're going to do a live answers segment as well. It's going to be awesome. You better not miss it. Bring all your friends, wear your ugly Christmas sweaters, wear your PTG stuff, and we're going to have a great time. I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. We got to figure out what our prize is for the coolest stick winner. We'll figure that out this week, I feel like. And then, all right, let's wrap this up with our random celebrity generator. Who are you going with?
I'm going to go, we're talking about Elf, I'm going to go Will Ferrell.
Ooh, Will Ferrell. I'm going to go Zooey Deschanel.
Okay.
Because she was also an elf.
Yeah.
All right. Zoe Deschanel, Will Ferrell. What if we both got it?
Yeah.
Pat would be so pissed.
I hope we get it. We should have rigged it.
We should have. Pat Cash, The Police, John Lennon, Kate Blanchett, Jim Courier, Bill Russell, Lindsay Davenport, and Oprah Winfrey. All right. Will Ferrell, Zoe Deschanel, run it back. Bill Tilden, Hilary Swank, Holly Willoughby, Natalie Portman, Catherine Denevy, Dermot O'Leary, Steven Tyler, and Julie Walters. Last time, we got Will Ferrell and Zoe Deschanel. Neil Frazier, Edward Robinson, Tiger Woods, Ellen Burstyn, Johnny Unitas, Andy Peters, James Corden, and Colin Firth. Not even close. Not even close, but we still gotten it more than Pat has. So we have that. Congratulations to everybody that was a Gravy nominee. We're really looking forward to seeing you next Saturday. Until then, have a great rest of your week. Be good to one another. And until we talk to you next time, pass the gravy. Yeah, bitches!
Gravy, gang, gang, gang. Baby, pop the top and let it spread. As we're listening to Pass the Gravy. We're going fishing for your bitch today. We're drunk in Houston, Now we go.